is very nice to go back to my first session in the campus at IIT Khushipur way back in 1965. Gentlemen, I still feel that I'm just like you, I'm learning. So, my Sandesh, Samvad, communication, dialogue is going to be between you and me. And the rest of the people here will be participants in terms of audience. The objective and the aim of today's presentation which I have prepared is to take you to the scene of activity after you have graduated. So I am doing what is called a Jyotish Shastra of the Indian economy. I am claiming that I am qualified to forecast. I am claiming because I consider that I have spent some time in digging the earth, taking out the minerals, making steel out of it, making cement out of it, making fertilizer out of it, making it reach to the common user, the farmer, the builder, and the people who are making automobiles and vehicles of motion. Having said that, Professor Jha, head of the institution, Dr. Sanjay Saxena, Professor Mishra, my industry colleague, Mr. Arun Kumar, Dr. Singh, and the fellow tomorrow's practicing manager. I would like to just interact with you and tell you that, as Mr. Arun Kumar has said, you are stepping into the economy of tomorrow with knowledge gathered from the School of Science of Management, Management Sciences or School of Science of Management at Varanasi. Gentlemen, my first slide please, sir. I have said I am giving you a glimpse into the Indian economy. We are very fortunate to be born in a country like India. I am very fortunate to have been born in a district called Devaria. I don't know how many people know about it. And I am extremely positive and fortunate to have qualified in the joint entrance examination at IIT Khushipur. And I am very fortunate to talk to you boys who come from this menu. The challenges of tomorrow can be won in your favor based on the learning of the next 2 years. Institutions are incubation grounds. Now incubation, I would like to spend little time on this because as a personal agenda of G.S. Pandey is to ensure that people in this belt understand their own values and where it is required to be translated, to be updated, so that you grow into a mature manager of tomorrow. Because you have huge amount of opportunities coming tomorrow. Mr. Arun Kumar talked about various managerial scenarios prevailing, say, the last 30 to 40 years. I don't want to go into it because that is history. Management lives only for tomorrow. If we make business today, our business organizations will survive for tomorrow. So I have based all my talks based on what we see the future. Future is again based on what we have acquired here. I have said we have the best speed in the economy recovery shown in the fiscal year 2009-2010 after the global rundown. Now gentlemen, I don't believe that the global rundown was not known to anybody. The global rundown was a phenomena of the so-called money holders like the Jews in America. We have also people in this country who hold the sack of money. They come from a district called Marwar in the state of Rajasthan. But unfortunately, we also have very brilliant people who are wealth creators. Somebody asked, who is going to be a good, how can I become a good businessman? Mr. Narayan Murthy and his wife started a company with 10,000 rupees. Today it is a globally recognized business house in process. It's a word which is a company which is respected by the business class all over the world. And Mr. Narayan Murthy is the Pandey and the Guru today also, and will continue to be in the next 10 to 20 years as long as the boom in the IT and IT-BHU. So gentlemen, we have phenomenal successful stories in India of individuals who have just graduated from management schools, not necessarily from the so-called Harvard-affiliated Indian School of Management, Ahmedabad, Indore, Lucknow, Kozhikode, Calcutta, etc., etc. They could be simple graduates with managerial, entrepreneurial skill in their stomach. Fire in the belly. That is what is required. And your ability to recognize that ability is given by the teachings of schools of management sciences here in Varanasi. And you must avail of every opportunity which comes your way here in the next 700-800 days you're going to be here. That every day is a process where you can acquire a skill to become a good business. To become a good business leader and to mature as a good manager. Because being a business man doesn't help you. You got to manage that entity called business. Okay, so we as Indians have shown on the global phenomena, on the global platform, that we are much more capable than many other countries in terms of the recovery process, in terms of managing enormous, conglomerates like Indian Railways. Perhaps you are aware that we are number 3 in the world in terms of the railway network which we possess. 1,157 railway stations, all connected. Today you want to go get the ticket in Varanasi from a place called Duty College to Calicut. Which train, which class? I simply open the Indian Railway services, that tourism services sites, go to the number of the train, go to the class, put my name, put the date, and I am told the train goes, does not go, space is there, not there. 1984, when the Prime Minister Rajeev Gupta took over, I was working for last in those days, and I didn't have left the country because courtesy the erstwhile Lloyd But then he realized that the mainframe machines are required, the glue machines from IBM are required to mechanize the ticket reservation system in the country. So, before we could come to the Nasimara era, the Rajiv era had started the so-called freedom to invest, freedom to compete, freedom to excel.